if we had x squared plus y squared is equal to 9, and trying to find a tangent at 3, 0. Well, if we use implicit differentiation, so you take everything, the derivative of everything where it's sitting. So we'll take the derivative of x squared with respect to x. We'll take the derivative of y squared with respect to x. And we'll take the derivative of 9 with respect to x. X squared becomes 2x plus, now since this is a y, we take the derivative like normal, so this would be 2y, but then, since we're taking the derivative with respect to x, we have to throw on a y prime or dy over dx. And derivative of 9 is 0. Now I want to solve for y prime, so I'll take 2x to the right side. So we got 2y, y prime is equal to negative 2x. Divide both sides by 2y. And those 2's cancel, the y's cancel, and we got y prime is equal to, those 2's cancel, and that gives us negative x over y. Now to find m, what we're going to do is we're going to plug in the x and the y. So we change our notation to m, and x we said was 3, so I got negative 3, and y is 0. Which means m is undefined. Now this is kind of an oddball case. M is undefined means it's a vertical line. Vertical lines are always of the form x is equal to a number. Now specifically, since we're talking about this point, means that my tangent has to pass through this point. And the x part of that point is 3. So that's where we get x equals 3. Let's see, what's the other one? 100x to the third. 1000x to the third, I think it was. Yeah, 1000x to the third equals 2x squared. And how to solve it? Okay, so wanting to solve it, and I suppose you could use logs for this, but if I bring the 2x squared over, it becomes a negative 2x squared equals 0. Now we want to factor out the GCF. And they both are divisible by 2, and they both have an x squared. So that's going to give us 500x minus 2 divided by 2 is 1, and then x squared's gone, equals 0. Then you set each factor equal to 0, so I set 2x squared equal to 0, and I'll set 500x minus 1 equal to 0. Divide both sides by 2 here, and you get x squared is equal to 0, or simply x is equal to 0. Now in this one, if I take negative 1 over, it becomes a positive 1. Divide both sides by 500, and we get x is equal to 1 over 500. That seems like a bizarre answer. Let me just double check that. Let's see, 1000, and then beginning parentheses, 1 over 500, close parentheses, the third power. Okay, and that's this on the right or left side. It gives us this. And then 2, and then beginning parentheses, 1 over 500, closing parentheses, squared. And that's the right-hand side. And they do equal to each other. So those are your two answers. Now let me try logs, just out of curiosity. I don't think I've ever tried solving one of these equations with logs. Our properties of log says you can introduce log on both sides. You could do ln or log, which is base 10. Okay. Might actually work out better if I used log, but we'll go with this. Okay, then I can get the powers out of the logs. So 3 natural log of 1000. Now the problem is when I take these powers out of the log, and over here I can't do it. I can't do it on any of them. Yeah, I actually do know college algebra. This is log of two things multiplied together. So that becomes log of 1,000 plus log of x to the third. And this same thing, this becomes log of 2 plus log of x squared. And now I can take the power out of the exponent. So that becomes 3 natural log of x equals natural log of 2, and this becomes 2 natural log of x. The problem is when you take the exponent and put it out in front, sometimes you lose answers. And let's see, so let's just continue to see what we get. Okay, so take these, move them over to that side, take this, move it over here. 3 natural log of x minus 2 natural log of x is equal to natural log of 2 minus natural log of 1,000. That gives me 3 minus 2 is 1 natural log of x. And here we got log of something minus log of something. Subtraction becomes division, so that's 2 over 1,000. Now when you get a single log on both sides, you can drop the ln. So you get x is equal to 2 over 1,000, or x is equal to 1 over 500. Now remember what I said. I said sometimes you lose an answer. And we see we came up with this answer, but we lost x equals 0.